Soviet Union had some pretty nice jets like Ilyushin IL-62 or Tupolev Tu-134. What about the first Soviet jet airliner? Was it good? How was it to fly it? Today is the video about the Tupolev Tu-104, the first Soviet jet airliner. In 1949, de Havilland Comet was released as the first jet airliner and could travel the twice speed of previous aircraft. Many countries bought the de Havilland Comet, but Eastern Europe, which contains of USSR, didn't make so much a leap in airline industry. Because the Soviet Union was that big, small planes like the Ilyushin IL-14 or Lisanov Li-2 couldn't get easily from Leningrad to Vladivostok, for example. So Tupolev planned to make the plane that would beat every country and be faster to be jet airliner producer than anyone. Andrei Tupolev took his Tu-16 as a base plane. He removed military tools, and Tupolev Tu-104's blueprint was done. It was time to build. The plane came from the hangar on 17th of June 1955 and made its first flight. After flight tests, the plane surprised the United Kingdom and USA by traveling there on the 104. At the time, it was the only servicing jet airliner because of the Comet's incidents that cancelled the Comet program. Well, Tupolev Su-104 looked like a safe plane to fly, but it actually wasn't. In 1958, Aeroflot flew from Beijing to Moscow, and suddenly, because of the bad weather, it suddenly raised up in the air for no reason. Pilots tried to stop the plane pitch up, but they couldn't. At last, the aircraft just stalled and crashed near the town of Kanash in Chuvashia Republic. There were no survivors. In 1962, Aeroflot Flight 902 headed from Khabarovsk to Moscow, and nothing seemed to be wrong until they were in Krasnoyarsk region. Clouds were right in front of them, and turbulence was again on board. And again, the plane raised up into the sky, unless the captain of the aircraft recorded what that was happening on board, and it was the same as the Kanish incident. There were more crashes with Tu-104 until Soviet Air Force stopped using it in 1981. So, why did this happen? In most of the crashes, the cabin was unpressurized, that caused the plane to lose control, and the easiest part where pressure would go is floor of the first class. The pressure pushed the plane raised up, and pilots could again control because the pressure was too hard. It also only used drag parachute that can be impossible to land without. What I mean is that if tail gets struck, drag parachute will just fall off and there will be no other force to stop it. If Tupolev 2104 failed, de Havilland made Comet 4 that was much better than the first prototype. Unless Tupolev 2124 was made from 2104, 2134 was made from 2104, from 2124, and 2154 was made from 2134 that were famous planes, not only Soviet Union, but also in other countries like China or Iran. That's it for today. Subscribe to my channel so we'll get 500 subscribers.